Hello guys, I'm going to test out a new deck I built. I like dinosaurs like I said before, so I built this stomping deck here. Got a lot of cards that will help me control how many creatures that are on the other side of the field. Just kind of want to see how it works out. Not a good hand to start out with. I should gamble with the 2 land because I do have the Grow from Ashes, so, and the Ranging Raptors help me get land out on the field. If I don't draw a 3rd land in the first 2 turns here, I'm in trouble. Yep. Probably gambled and lost here. So I put Immortal Sun in the deck because I want to lock down any planeswalkers I might come up against, plus the ability to cast things for 1 less mana and draw an additional card each turn and give every creature +1/+1 is really good. I think I made a mistake keeping this hand. Really snowball if I do get 5 lands in the field, play Dinosaurs. I'll be able to play my Gulta real cheap, only 2 mana once I get a 10/10 creature out there. So as long as I draw another land, I could be okay. I did leave my deck size up a little bit because I do have a lot of cards in there that help me get cards out on the field, so it didn't feel like having a larger deck would be an issue. Yeah. I'm gonna have to forfeit this one, try again. That's why I'm doing regular constructed here. No skin off my nose. Take the T-Rex back. Not great opening hands, but I really don't want a mulligan. I think I'll play Ranging Raptors. Try and get a couple extra lands on the field and then use this for a kicker. So anyone who's new to Magic, if you play a card, you play the mana cost up top to any color mana plus the 1 forest mana. And the kicker is just an additional cost to help you get this ability to activate. So if I play the kicker, I can put out 2 lands instead of 1. Alright, so I guess I play Whiptail. I keep my guys back, because if he does attack with Leon and War Leader, he's going to have some guys spawning in. can play Gulta real cheap now that I got enough power on the field. So cost X less, so X of the colorless mana less to cast, where X is the total power of all creatures I control. Ooh, tempting. You know what, I think I'd play this first. Then I do no attacks, and I play Grow from the Ashes to get 2 more land on the field, and then bring him out next turn. He messed up there. You really should have played a Johnny's Welcome first, gotten 1 draw, and gotten the life gain for bringing out a creature, but I guess he doesn't really know what's coming to him yet. 12-12 with trample. It will be a 13-13 when I bring him out. So now because I played the kicker, I can play 2 lands. That 2 lands is just what I need to bring out this guy. Oh yeah, and plus Vanquisher Banner gives them all +1/+1 because they're all dinosaurs, and I can draw a card anytime I play a dinosaur. Now he's probably sweating a little bit. The only thing I worry about is because he's playing with white, he may have Luminous Bonds or a Settle the Wreckage, which could hurt me quite a bit. I think I just attack with Ripjaw right now. Maybe get an extra card out of it if he wants. I think the War Leader might be the way to go. Get rid of him. 2 is not as threatening, but if they do equip him, he becomes a little bit more threatening. But my 13-13 is more than a match for 2, even when powered up. Next turn, I think I play Blanchwood Armor on my Gulta and just trample through him. The only thing I'm afraid of is Settle the Wreckage. He plays that. Oh, now he's tapped out of mana. Perfect. He's really boosting that guy up. He's gonna try and hit me with the life link and get his life up there. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Now here, he might have some kind of trick going on. Might want to be taking out my Gulta. So I think I don't block him. I want to wait till I get my Blanchwood Armor on my Gulta. He may also have a Take Vengeance card in there. What I do is play Immortal Sun. Gonna give all my guys +1/+1. Then I'll play Ranger. Actually, I think I'll play a ranging raptor. Just to get a little extra body out on the field there. And I'll hold off this turn. If he attacks again, I'll block. This angel can be kind of a pain. I still haven't drawn any of my cards that help me remove creatures from the field. I'm hoping with Immortal Sun giving me the extra card draw every turn, that will change. So the nice thing about blocking with all these guys is they take damage, even 1 point of damage. I'll get to put extra land on the field, I'll draw an extra card. Oh no, this is the reach guy. I forgot he killed my Ripjaw Raptor. So I'll play Grazing with Fail again here, get another guy with reach on the field. So let me draw another card. Then I'm going to play 1 Landwood Armor on him, on Golta. I will do another one on a Raging Raptor just to balance it out here. I don't want to pile everything on one guy like he did, and you're kind of stuck with one. So the question is, if I attack, does he have a Take Vengeance card in his hand? Very possible. Or a Seal Away, that works too. I got a 16-17 on the field. Unless he has another Seal Away in his hand, he may have another Seal Away. So he's gonna get some ancient out on the field though. Oh, that was the worst thing I could possibly draw. I may have just lost. I'll get some of the land out of my deck, I don't need that. But I'm fairly sure I just lost the game now. Yep, I don't think there's anything I can do now. Bummer, I didn't pull any of my cards that help me control the field. I really wanted to show off that part of my deck, but I just wasn't drawing them. There must have been all on the bottom. I'll give it one more try. I got enough time to do one more. I just am really bad at all of my years playing Magic. It's kind of fate for me. I always draw the worst opening hands. And I have a bad habit of never mulliganing the opening hand. I hate to drop down to 6 land. But I think this might work out okay. If I can get Grazing Whiptail on the field and hit him with Blanket Armor, I'll be able to get gold out, no problem. If I don't get countered with the blue magic here. He might have something that can kill my Grazing Whiptail too with playing a 5-color deck. Historically, 5-color decks are probably the worst. They move so slow and it's hard to get land out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flop Blanchwood Armor on him. I'm going to use Prey Upon to take out his Angel. And I'm going to hit him with direct damage at 8 points. Then next turn I'll get Gulp out. Kind of not a good
Do you really think you can... I learned a few tricks on Kaladesh.
That's fine, I'll Savage Stomp him and I'll take out Tezzeret. Without Gulp. Actually, there's no point in attacking Tezzeret. All you can do is put out a 1/1 Thopter artifact, which is kind of worthless. Or you can draw a card. Like I said, 3-color decks are kind of terrible. Anyway, so I got to show you some direct damage here. I got a couple Prey Upons and a couple Savage Stomps in my deck. That will let me take out things like those Angels flying around and Thopters. So that was a pretty short one. I'm just not getting good luck showing off my deck. This video might be running a little long, but I'll throw it one more round. Wayward Swordtooth and a Savage Stomp, not a bad open. I just need more creatures because Wayward Swordtooth can't do anything until you have City Blessing, which means you need 10 permanent cards on the field. That's good. Ranging Raptors will do. don't have anything I can do until turn 3, which kind of sucks, but when you're playing a bigger, beefier creature deck where all the cards are more expensive, that's kind of what you have to deal with. Expect to take some damage the first couple of turns, and then hit them hard. I'm gonna have to Savage Stomp the crap out of a Johnny's Primate before he gets too big. Which I can actually do this turn. I think next turn I put out Grazing Whiptail just in case he puts out a flyer. He's playing white-black, so he may have cards that can lock down my creatures, or he may have cards that can just flat-out destroy my guys. Changed my mind with Grazing Whiptail. I decided to do Ranging Raptors instead and hit him with Blanchwood Armor, giving him an 8/9, so if he wants to keep attacking me with this life gain junk and a Johnny's Primate, I got it. But he still may have a removal spell or a lockdown spell. Like a Luminous Bonds, he can't play unless he gets a third land out, and right now he's been stuck with 2 lands. So anyone playing Magic as a beginner, usually you do not keep a hand that only has 2 mana in it. You run the risk of getting mana screwed, which is what is happening to him right now. You just don't get enough lands out on the field to get your guys on. He may also have a Take Vengeance or a Seal Away in his hand, which if he has a Seal Away, he's gonna target my Ranging Raptor. Kill both of them unless he has a power up here, but I want to take out that Johnny's Primate for sure. Fine, I didn't really need Wayward Swortooth out there anymore. Kind of served his purpose getting that extra land out there. He still doesn't have a land to play. We'll see if he wants to take the 9 damage, or if he has a buff in his hand there, maybe he'll take out Grazing Whiptail. Oop, just soak the damage. You're only going to be able to do that one time. Still no land. I think this is the nail in the coffin here. Polyraptor is an amazing card. Every time it takes damage, it duplicates itself. So even if it's destroyed, it puts a token of itself on the field, and that token has the same ability as Polyraptor. So every time one dies, another one comes back. You gotta block it, buddy. There you go. What's really cool about putting a Blanchwood armor on a ranging raptor is every time he blocks and my ranging raptor takes damage, I get to put a land on the field. And because of Blanchwood armor, every time I put a land on the field, my guy gets stronger. It would be really good if ranging raptor had, say, trample. In this deck, there is a mammoth card that gives all of my creatures on the field trample, so if I do get to play that, then there's also a lot of land in this deck because it is a big creature heavy deck. So I put 25 lands instead of the standard 24. Just that extra land sometimes help. So he has 3 land now. He may have Illuminous Bonds, but at this point I don't think it much matters. He might put it on my ranging raptors, but with Polyraptor on the field, there's not much he can do. So now with 4 lands, he may also have Settled the Wreckage. I'm hoping he taps out. Nope, he's just gonna waste his time out, it looks like. Try and stall me out. So, because I think he may have a Settle the Wreckage in his hand, I'm only gonna attack with Ranging Raptor. Has to block. You don't want to attack with everything, because Settle the Wreckage exiles every attacking creature. So I don't want to risk losing all of my guys. I'm fine losing Ranging Raptor, that's fine. With Polyraptor on the field, it doesn't really matter. Now, if he has another kill card and gets rid of Polyraptor, I could be in a little bit of trouble. Long time to think about it. Not a bad move. He's bought himself a couple turns here anyway. He can chump block with all those vampires. But, I mean, I'm going to keep attacking with Polyraptor. Or defending with Polyraptor, and anytime Polyraptor takes damage, I get a token. So he's kind of hurting himself there. Yeah, that was a big move, buddy. So he has no mana. I feel safe attacking with everything. He's got to block pretty much everything. And each one of my 2 Polyraptors will spawn 2 more. Well, each one will spawn 1. I'll have So we may as well forfeit at this point unless he does have a settle the score. Or settle the wreckage. So, because I'm afraid of settle the wreckage, I'm just going to attack with those 3 Polyraptors. Oh, and I forgot, he's tapped out a man. He can't do a settle the wreckage. I'm a genius, Couch. I'm a genius. I should have attacked with everything, really. Nothing he could have done. He's gonna run the clock out. This is kind of the irritating part. They're allowed to just run the clock out whenever they know they're going to lose. They get frustrated, and then they want to waste everyone's time. It's not really a nice way to play. It doesn't really show any kind of sportsmanship. You're just kind of being a sourpuss. And really, honestly, anyone that does it, I look down on them as a player. I don't think that they're very good. That's kind of a baby tactic of playing. You're throwing a temper tantrum at that point. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. Anyway, that was my new deck, T-Rex. It's not the best, but it gets the job done. I think next video I do, I'm going to show off this other deck I've built, the Vampire deck. When I was playing the draft, I kind of enjoyed using Gruesome Fate. So I built a deck specifically made to use Gruesome Fate to its potential. So I'll show that off next video. And I'll see you next time.